You know, since no one will stream scrims, you know, we have to make it though. See, I went from being the trip coach to the Kev coach, you know? Where are you? Oh, you did fuck with like bad. Okay. So also, one thing on mids is, if you're bombing on the soldier, you're literally just trading damage, like, probably negatively. If you want to trade damage, I usually go right. Just because usually your demo's going to take that pack.
Yeah.
So that was a fucking retarded rocket. Also, your first rockets are so good on these bombs, and then you just die. Like, you juggle them up perfectly.
I mean, maybe it could land on the rock there? I'm not sure.
Usually a scout should be there, but it wasn't. No, but that was a good bomb. Because you dying there just meant aim got in for free, so it doesn't really matter. But that was the beginning, you kept doing that where you kind of like jump on the left. Usually I roll out on the right side just so I like pressure demo. I can take their pack if I want. I can back up to my pill. Because when you go left, I think later on in the mids, you're also on top of Safrix's area usually. Unless you're like trying to land on you, the soldier up in your demo. But, oh yeah, this was like, let me rewind so I can actually watch it. This was weird. I don't, because you, oh my god, my game fucking crashed. Alright, well, so you do it a lot where you just trade damage. When it's like, as roamer at least, I don't want to fucking trade damage most of the time. Unless they're trying to push you, and you trading damage makes them have to go get a pack, and they have to do something. Because if you're trying to do something and you just take a bunch of damage for some reason, you're kind of just making yourself not able to do anything.
Yeah, and plus you can just leave and go get the pack, and it's basically I don't get an opening.
And plus he can get bowed and you can't get bowed. Like,
yeah.
You're in upper IT and he's in his upper lobby where he can peek out to roll out or some shit.
We have captured the control point.
Alright, so you go IT. I think your team probably should know they have a sniper. Yeah, you definitely do. So you go upper. You see the soldier. You get a decent first rocket, and then you just keep staying here and staying here and staying here. And I think someone just yelled at you to do something, so you stayed there instead of getting the pack. And it's... What's Tripp's saying when I think I told him that you don't need to go IT because no one's pushing IT. Like, realistically. You can go there if you want to try and get, like, a flank play. And it's just, like, how you want to play. But, like, the two things you can do usually is either you go choke when your team most likely goes Al-Qaeda and bait choke and jump on people that jump your people, or just wait, high bomb, strafe out, stuff like that. But if you IT, try not to be first contact. Just wait for your team to, like, trade spam, and then you'll be able to get a decent flank onto someone. Because if you peek that early, most of the time... Also, there, I remember, you need to just go in out. When you hear Alpha's gonna go fight them, just jump in. It doesn't matter if your bomb's bad, as much as you're just helping out Alpha.
Okay.
Because I remember he said, like, I'm behind, and then you waited, and then he got, like, 50 damage on the med, and then you jumped, and you did miss, but, like... If you at the same time and hit a decent rocket on the med, you're also drawing the fire from their scout. So they have full ad. Things you need to communicate. If you can or can't go to point, that's the number one thing. Basically, that's all this last is just communicating who can jump point and then getting reset over and over again. Okay, I remember. Yeah, you go 4, and if I'm you, I'd probably want to be a bit farther back, or if anything, I know you missed the jump, but
yeah, I missed the jump. Yeah.
You stayed a little bit too long. As soon as you see they're near 4, it's not like you actually need a spot. Like, you could just jump to nest earlier and then sit in there if you want to just be on high ground. But you just can't get caught on this last, really. You just play big range. A lot of times. Okay. Also, I don't know if you want to do it, but you can jump off this left wall and it's a bit faster for a rollout. That's usually what I do. Instead of going all the way to the pillar. Where's the god mid? Is it the next one or is it this one?
I think it's the bad mid.
Okay, so I usually go right. I don't know. I don't want to make you do things I do if you don't want to do it, but I usually go right just because you get to pressure the demo more. See, that was such a good first rocket, and then you just missed it, and you're kind of just selling out for like a solo play a lot of times. Aim does follow up, because Aim's really good at doing that, where he just listens and then jumps. So, I don't know how Hayes plays, but at least with Aim. And a lot of the times, you can just high bomb. The reason high bombs are so good aren't just because you go super high and can't get hit. It's because you can make decisions in the air and not be punished at all. So, like, if you go on the left side, you jump off this high ball, and you see nothing good, you can just strafe out. Or if you see something good, you can strafe to it. Because you're doing a lot of just single jumps. Just straight in. Full commit, like, no vision as well. Because you kind of do it behind the crate. Which is, like, a surprise bomb, but you shouldn't make that your entire thing. Just because you may just fucking die.
I got raped in this, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so you have Uber at. I remember you guys went to catch their med. And there, if anything, if you hear your team's doing that, I'd probably just go choke and bomb with the Uber. Just because IT's not a problem. All you need to do is get their med. And if you just full commit and get like a juggle, you just win instantly. And then they already just lost. If you really want there, you could have just jumped the right spawn or above the right just to make sure they can't win. Kev is me. Kev jacked my shit. All my shit. Man, you had 1 point up this thing.
Dude, it's rough out there.
It is rough out there. So you damage trade. So you keep doing this where you're just in such a shitty spot. I remember watching this, I'm like, his mid's just fucking over. Because you're just consistently just needing health. So now you kind of just have to sit here and like, so you have bowed now, so your mid actually can start, and this was the mid that you had really good blind bomb. So you bomb across. I don't know if you had any idea or if that was just complete luck that you got
No,
like...
I saw the crossing.
Okay. Because that was the very good time to bomb, and then you just... They were all weak as fuck. But yeah, just try not to get your health bad on this map, because it's pretty hard to get bows, unless you just keep going in circles over and over again. Which you ended up doing that mid, but... I usually try not to trade damage unless, like, there's some reason to. Like, if their soldier keeps getting on your demo, you can do what Blaze does, where he just counter jumps the roamer, the entire mid, every mid. Like a fast rollout. So huge ad. You didn't get a buff, so kind of got to just wait. I usually just go behind 3 or 4, but the only thing is 2. A lot of people do this. They do that, so now you have to go get a pack, which is probably better for you anyways, but it's just obnoxious. Because now you're just out of the fight this whole time, and that guy's faster than you are. So it's just, you just walk in after. So just like going a door like that, because at least how Pockets used to play is literally every time you Uber in, they just walk into rollout. And if you go behind 3, usually in the post you can either get a crit heal, a bow, a buff, or something like that.
Yeah, I just didn't want us to get flanked, but I guess, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're Ubering in. If anything, you're the only one that gets flanked, and you can sit on top of the IT thing, and then just rotate. And you'll have crit heals most of the time by the time your Uber's done. Or you can go sooner, so... Oh, med drop. So all you need to do here is just go sit around your med. Because the only thing they can do really now is just kill your med. Alpha gets like a 3K, so... Just trade spam again, lose it. I don't know if that's like your thing, where you just like MG people and you ammo mod people. If that's something you want to do. At least there... That's like the situation where you want to trade damage just so they're useless. And you can go get health easier.
Muted.
I have a link somewhere on my profile. Yeah, I do signings. It's free. Just after I'm done with this, I'll just message me again when this is done.
Unmuted.
Okay, so you have huge ad. I honestly going IT is okay, but you don't need to go. I usually go anyways, but always shoot a rocket above this door on like the left side, just so you know if there's sticks or not. And then I remember you didn't call just in case your team's going through choke. Just call what you see. And you don't need to commit because technically someone could be on your left, and just make sure make sure to look to see if there's a scout on this crate before you go, because you don't need to go. And if anyone pushes you, just hold S and just make them walk through a doorway.
Okay.
Because on this map, a lot of the times, you're not... If you're going the flanks, you're not entrying. You're kind of just playing, like, holds and then push when they stop looking. So they have huge ad. If anything, you just gotta try and keep refreshing buffs when you can. So you know they're choke right now. And as soon as you see them just disappear, you have to just assume they're going IT, because you don't really get surprised through choke. Kev's playing Roma.
Unmuted.
So yeah, you go to help Alpha, and they kind of got their push blown up just because they got spotted everywhere they went, and then they just gave up on the huge ad.
Muted.
I'm really bad at
I think I
sniper.
called I was gonna go for their demo, but then I got rolled.
Just take your
Bomb
time.
tire or something. I'm not
Unmuted.
sure.
Oh, right here when you try and jump on the demo?
Yeah, I said like can you call when he's close, but I guess he knew what I was gonna do because like he just jump peeked it and I didn't hide properly. Like,
Well, Sin
think
Karma's
I-
played enough where he knows a soldier's gonna bomb him here, and he
yeah.
he kind of hit a weird air pipe, and then you got insta-gibbed because you probably could have killed him. And it was a good idea, and it just didn't work out because you got air piped and then fucking insta-blowed up. Because you got in the ideal situation where you're in between the demo and the rest of his team, so you kind of, like, potentially someone could come in and do something to help you. So, you get here, you roll out sewer. It's fine. I usually wouldn't, but it doesn't really matter as long as you just have health. It's just usually the pack maybe is gone or something. But get in clean. You just need to be aware someone could be behind if you don't go through the flank. And so huge ad again. So... yeah, you're getting the cap. You should have crit heals, I think. And so you peek roll. Peeking roll is fine. It's just you need to be aware. There's going to be shit here. And then this is when you need to wait. This is another. You also can shoot the stickies from off point and then just wait because you did a super solo play when they were still dealing with right spawn.
Yeah.
And they caught 2 people luckily, but against Froyo. Probably no one would get caught there, and then you would have died to like the scout, and then they would have had a way back in the rounds because you guys didn't get any cap time. You died on the other side of the map where no one can really follow up. Aim's not playing this season, I'm pretty sure.
I think it happens on the next time we push their last. You wanna watch that one when we get there?
Bomb. Try and get on demo just a second to slow, I guess, before he gets the pack. So you know, okay, so you see them across the point, and then you do the bomb again. Get on the demo, and he just hits another air pipe, which you can't really do much about. But you guys end up getting a bunch of grab off it.
I got body blocked for that soldier. You see that?
Yeah. You kind of stopped him more than I think he stopped you. But like this is when you can high bomb a lot. Is like because you're doing a lot of the bombs like that. Usually one soldier should high bomb. I don't know what aim's doing, but one should high bomb, one should do something like that. Personally, I like to do the high bomb just because I like to call. But. So it's even Ubers. You have slight disad, and this is when I think you needed to call a bit more that you were behind because Sapphirex ended up still being in and stuff. But yeah, if you were like, "Oh, I'm behind," because that's the time where you are the only you are the most important person of the server right now because you have them trapped in, and you are full HP behind them. If you can get your team to sort of spam. Or be aware, you can get a drop, and that med really shouldn't have dropped, but he did. But they all got really weak. So very good, very, very good play.
Okay.
Muted.
Is coaching serious? I don't think he cares. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it either.
Unmuted.
The control point is being captured.
Okay, so once again, huge ad, peeking rollout. And now you should know they're gonna play top left every time. Literally every time. You guys end up going through 3. So now you're in the post with your med, which is gonna always be nice. So you push Nest to try and get in. Once again, you're just really early. You need to just calm when you're going. Like give a countdown. Like, oh, I'm going in. I'm in Nest. I'm in Nest. Are you ready? Are you ready? Stuff like that. And then wait until your other soldier's ready where he can bomb and draw some eyes, and then you'll get a good flank on the med. But Sapphirex just walks in and kills the med and does a bunch of damage, so it doesn't really matter. This is the one of the point, you know, they look at the score. Dude, I can't believe you had this little points after that one bid too. That was so good. Yeah, this was fucking bad. That was really bad.
Oh yeah.
You just landed on top of him, and then that soldier actually committed because there were just 2 people on the floor.
Yeah, my mid was worthless. That shit was bad. That fucking roll, that was real bad.
I don't know. Maybe I'll watch my process demo. You can go with that. There's still the VOD, but maybe I'll watch my process demo from the cup after this. Okay, yeah. Let me go back. I was talking, but I remember watching that, and I'm like, you bait and aim. His aim was going in, and you're just spamming from the low ground. Alright, so, even Ubers. You probably should be on the high ground, just because it's kind of... Okay, so you're on the high ground now, you hit a good rocket, and if you just stay up here, you're good. You end up dropping, and then they just see you and kill you instantly. Because if you just stay in the upper IT, they can't really commit on you without getting punished. And also, yeah, you would have been in the same situation to shoot that down there. It's kind of one of those things where... Because I used to do that a bunch where I just drop down if I see someone, try to get max damage, but... At least there, you can either do that, or you can just bomb on top of someone. Stuff like that. So your team takes a trade. It's not great for you guys. So, yeah. So they should tell you if you should be in or out, and this is... Oh yeah, Alpha stayed in too long, Azen got caught. So now, main things you gotta look at is get info on where they are, and make sure they don't get through a door for free and try not to die. Because all you need to do is stall for 9 seconds, and then you can reset to when you have to do last hold against Uber ads. So now they get in through 4. I don't... Okay, this was almost really good. People died everywhere else. I don't know what happened but that's like... Usually, I think the best place to stand is here. I stand here a lot on Roamer. Just because all the info you get for free, you can spot if they're coming in lobby at all and then leave. Because if you got that info, Sapphirex can rotate, Aim can rotate, Scout can rotate, and then as soon as, if you get the info there, 3 seconds later they're in and everyone's already here. That's why info is so good. And Flank Scout doesn't do it as much because they don't play hard flank anymore. Kind of play second beam.
Yeah.
Kind of a random thing.
I think I hit my banny bind spawned on this side.
Okay, so you... See, that's fine. You don't have to do the fast roll on everyone. You keep a lot of... Like, your health is so much better than it is before. And if anything, you just try not to take any damage so you have crit heals by, like, now. But, so you're... So this is like, you sat on someone else this mid, and it kind of just, like, fucked your health up. Because they were shooting Azen, and they ended up hitting you for, like, 190. And then you get a really good bomb. I don't know what their scouts were doing, but you got a really good bomb on the med. Pick them off. And... Yeah, you just try and keep your health up on this map, because it's kind of rough otherwise. You can't really do anything in the first whatever amount of time. And I don't know how you and Hayes will play. I don't know if you're going to have to be the initiator or reactor. So you may have to learn to, you know, just die a bit more. Because, I don't know, because how I play at least is I usually initiate. So, I don't know, maybe I'll watch some of my demos and give some examples of what you're trying to do when you're initiating on Soldier. Because... Don't pay attention to the result of what you do. Pay attention to, like, what you cause. Because if you bomb in and do 100 damage and get, like, 3 picks because you juggled people in or caught people out, then it's worth it. But, yeah. Stuff like that. So you guys end up having huge Uberad. You clear out the flanks. Good job. And that's going to be a leapfrog. So either, most of the time, teams are usually going to pop through IT, or if not, they're going to milk through choke. And if they go sewer, you can fucking spot them so easily, so sewer's kind of pointless. So as long as you have, like, you or a scout spotting IT, usually you want a scout so you can have both soldiers on high ground get buffed. So you see everybody right in front of you, and they should know you're here, just because you shot. Yeah, this was the one you just jumped on Esper too. So there, honestly, you could have just kept spamming, either you can jump or spam. The only thing is just jumping's a little bit riskier, just because potentially you don't 2-rocket that scout. You would hit him for 150 and die, and then you don't do damage to the med. It's kind of strange. So what ended up happening is you and AIM die, so they kind of have a lot of ground to work with because you don't have soldiers to spam, and you still don't have Sapphire's a bit too far forward. And if anything, if you really wanted, you could have pushed back through IT there and try and get a timing on the med, but you guys have huge ads. You play it safe, which is completely fine. I know Sapphire's said stop the point, get on the demo. He gets bowed. I was wondering why he would.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that,
I was worrying too.
yes, that was a really good play. Very, very good. So you stop mid, do all that, and you calmed it, so everybody came in afterwards and got that demo pick and everything. So that's the example of what you should try and do to initiate, is you didn't get anything like directly. You should have, but indirectly you got mid and a demo pick. So now a lot of times when you die there, you're going to be in the post of fights. In this situation you won, but you're going to come in when everything's kind of scattered, probably through rollout or lobby. And you just need to listen to what's happening and then see who's available. Like, can I get on point? Can I get on med? Can I get on spawn door? Stuff like that.
Okay.
So mid so far haven't been the beginning of mid at least haven't been the best. I don't
I didn't think I did the roll.
Yeah, you did. You just walked.
Fucking cool.
Okay. So you do a high bomb on left, and now you have all the info. You go. I know you were looking at you were looking for the soldier. Honestly, it's someone else's job. You're not going to really do much to stop him. So you get your med, you jump in, and scout. You go back. 35. Do 4 or 5,000.
The control point is being.
So you guys did a rat mid. Your health was pretty good. And I think you say, we know the soldier's behind. Scouts should deal with it. Not my problem. If they kill our med, you can just yell at Trip. Okay. So
I like that.
let me look at the broader scheme. So you guys wrap. A lot of times, what you want to do is just see if you can either get better spam, or okay, Alpha actually just insta-killed the med. So now you just need to be sitting around your med, and yeah, Trip kind of fucked up. And your med also fucked up by standing in front of the sewer door where you know the soldier was behind. And then it got mixy because your med died as well. So, honestly, yeah, the med dying kind of blew that up, and you jumped the scout and then just got mid-ranged. So there, if anything, you could just stay on rock if you want, or you could jump roof, or just find their soldiers and either spam them or counter jump them to make their health bad so they can't get on your med. Basically, your life doesn't matter. Make sure your med lives in that situation as soon as the med dies. So you bully them out, get all the info. Now you're gonna go IT, see a scout. So you're doing real good, making sure no one gets behind. They're down a soldier right now, so either they're gonna be stacking this door or the other door. And then AIM ends up dying, so it's a bit weird. Sin Karma also stickied this, so at least he's not sticking choke. So it's one of those things is either you're not going to get in at all, or you're going to get in. Just because they're either looking at this puny door, and that's why IT's kind of weird. If like one soldier wants to watch it, they will, and then you can't really do much. You kind of got to wait for people. And this is when I was telling you to shoot the right side, just because if a soldier's going to rush you, he's going to rush from the right side most of the time. And if you shoot right, back up, and then shoot the left. Like usually what I do, I see someone here, shoot the right, back up, and then shoot this part of the door, because if anything, a scout's going to rush. And if you don't hit the soldier with the first rocket, the scout's probably going to fly around this corner, and they just keep holding us.
Yeah.
So then you do it the next time. You shoot, but yeah, IT, I usually just sit here, wait till I see someone. As soon as I see someone, back up, spam rockets at this so you can't get instantly juggled by the soldier, and then shoot the ground before the door so a scout can't just walk at you. And just anticipation. So you see a scout here, don't double take, just in case, because if they had anyone else, they probably could have caught you maybe. But get out, you spam the side, deny them all. Because the only thing they're going to do on this side of the map is try and pick you, or send someone behind lobby, and that's why going here is good. Because they can't do anything through IT at that point if you're standing all the way back here and someone's anywhere near to help. But you Trip ends up dying to a trapid sewer. I remember that.
Muted.
When this is over, I'll answer a question. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Unmuted.
Okay, so yeah, even Ubers again. Just keep rotating for crit heals whenever you can. Okay, yeah, you do it. Just always be sure if you have crit heals, yell at your medic, because the medic's just gonna tap you, and then who doesn't want to crit heal people? They get off your ass instantly. So now, yeah, this is when you should know they have a sniper, and if anything, it's not really your fault. It's kind of just like a team thing. And he just peeks Al-Qaeda. I remember I was watching this, and this is such a weird first shot. It's through Al-Qaeda onto your med. So med drops instantly. Where are you? Okay, so you jump choke on the demo. Good play. And now this should open up things for the rest of your team. Where's aim? Oh, they're in sewer. Alright, so good reaction. You get onto the player. You trade your life for a demo. And fucking the scout kind of needs to be open. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's not really your fault, the sniper. I think aim said something and no one really did anything about it. So, you know. So yeah, get the soldier off the point. Just play your life now because the rest of your team's playing. Yeah, you probably should have just held the S a bit more into IT or just jumped back out. Because you stopped the point, you got him off the high ground, and now you're the only one in. The rest of your team's coming, so just gotta live. Where are you?
Our control point has been captured.
So 25 ad, you're gonna cap second. Here, if anything, you could just, if your team's full committing, you could always just disregard the flank and just jump super deep. But it looks like you guys are just trying to milk it in, which you do. And now just lock out the door so they can't re-enter, because you should know Azen should be calling that it's close, and just make sure you keep it. And now you should start getting a buff, and then if you want to do like a quick sack, just right now, make sure you're 300. You're ready for anything, so you guys are going to rush IT. So what's Trip's saying is usually, you kind of got to get used to it. You can do a pogo off this and slide up the ramp and juggle the soldier. But your first rocket was good. Because jumping where you shot the rocket would have been weird. You kind of just hit the ceiling and do nothing. So I think that was fine. I know what Trip's trying to say, but what you did was fine. I don't think you would have gone marginally faster and not juggled that guy, and then he just walks into IT and dies. That was something else. So you don't have any scouts. Doing a good job. Make sure they're not IT. So as soon as you get like a deep spot, you can always just rotate out, because hopefully their combo won't appear out of nowhere. So you hear them all fighting choke. You're gonna flank. I don't think you were. I think someone else called it. Get the scout for 100.
Yeah, I thought their med was gonna follow, and that wasn't. You saw how that wasn't.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. The med also kind of was lost. It's like one of those things where it's like you think they're gonna turn and they just don't. So, and it's just a weird timing thing. So, yeah. So I see there's two things you can do. That's either you wait for your team to do something, or you do what you did and then just get on. You took a risk and it didn't work, so it happens. Oh, and then Trip fucked it. Dude, I was watching that, and Aim's like, demos roll out, rush him. And then fucking he just runs through the spawn door and gets insta-goed. That was something. So, once again, so you go into the right spot. I forgot you watched all my fucking things. You should know these things.
I do know. It's just...
Alright, so, because this is the god spot. Like, look how much free info there is. So, you should be knowing wherever they're going. So, potentially you should be able to know that they're going one. I don't know if you saw, like, a few bits of them. It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
so,
I had splash damage. That's why I thought they were still gonna come here, and then I took this retarded fight.
Honestly, I was watching and I'm like, that fight's bad. And I was like, it's not horrible. It's only bad if you're not getting Uber at all. Because if it's close and they get through lobby on like a flank, they can get on your med and get a kill. But since it was such a close like Uber situation, I think it was fine. It's like an old thing. That used to be a thing people did all the time, and it kind of died out as Roamer stopped being as like straight up impactful class, like where you just get damage and kills impact. But you just need to make the other soldier aware that you can't stop the point. Like whenever I'm on last, I was just like, I can't block, it can block, stuff like that. Because that's the most important thing that soldier does on this map. I still don't know where Synchar Mystiki's at. Oh, okay, that's where it is. That's such a weird trap. Usually put it on like the front side of it. So you have 50 ad. I don't think you know if they have a sniper. Getting a buff. I think you guys are trying to bomb. Okay, yeah, you are bombing. Oh. Strum. Okay, so you push IT, you just get a shot on the side, so it's fine. Your team went Uber, AIM I think went with it, so you're just making sure they're not behind, which is completely fine. And now they have huge ads, so just be in a position to spot, spam, get a force, stuff like that. And people are doing things, but you should, yeah, you know they're in lobby now. Get on the high ground, get a buff. Like the two places usually play on soldier on this map is one soldier on top of the point right. Can you see my mouse? Right around there. The other one right there. Just so one soldier can peek into upper lobby and do that. The other one can shoot down on lower. And then both can shoot lower. Both can sort of shoot upper. And you're not in the same spot. So you won't both die in the same place. So since you were on the low ground, you must get a pack. Most time, just get an arrow up there. And then Alpha gets behind and gets a back cow. I still don't... Is this when you just backcapped?
Yeah.
Good shit. Yeah, just make sure you're calming more what you're doing. They were definitely right. Half of what soldier now is just calming and getting people to know what you're doing. Stuff like that. Alright, well if you want to go to bed, you can go to bed now.
Yes, me sleep.
Alright, peace.
Muted.
Okay, so what was Rain of Light asking? Can you do a team overview demo review for me? I don't know what that means. If you could elaborate. What else? Someone asked for a sign, just like... I have it on my Steam profile somewhere. Like an STV of my team that's playing next season. What div are you? I don't know. I don't like watching lower divs because it's just like a clusterfuck. And like nothing that happens really makes sense. Plus I'm like doing this because my friend... Alright, so wait, does advanced do pick ban or weekly maps? Because it'd be so much easier if it was weeklies. Oh, they do weeklies? Okay. If you have one, is it... Okay, if you have one, I can probably watch it. If I get bored, I'm just gonna like not do it at a point, just because I don't want to force myself to watch demos when I really don't have to. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. If you find a certain one and give me an idea of what you want to find or want to know. Okay. So I was gonna maybe watch my demo from the balls, the cup, just because we did play process. You know, if Kev wants to watch the VOD, there's an idea. Is it this one? I don't think it is. I think it's this one. What's this one? Wait, is it? What? What day was the cup on? It was on the 9th. Peach Kev had a stalemate. Oh, he'll know. What? Was it this? Maybe it doesn't sort in like time. Okay, this is it. Let me change my title. Watching demos. Okay. I don't remember what I do on the first one. I don't think I have the STV either. So, fast rollout. Land on the demo, do 60. Like I said, Blaze counter jumps every mid, so I end up trading damage better after that. So mid's pretty bad. Let me slow down. So I get bow. I think so they're going left. I hit scout with a rocket, and this is such a free area to bomb. Scout's gonna be on my side this whole time. And if I do this jump, I'm gonna pull this scout all the way back. Like I'm pulling 2 people all the way back. And that should give a, so aim gets a really, really good, like, bombing area after that. So it's not horrible. I kind of don't hit the rocket on the med, which would have made that a lot better. And then Jay gets on the med, and then Alex is the GOAT.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
So we trade meds. So that basically means we can peek second, just make sure no one makes a hero play on our med. And aim dying there makes it a lot less cool, you know? So I know where everyone is right now. And just make sure my med's fine. And I think we should know no one's in IT right now. So I think okay, so I can see a soldier and a scout are peeking into IT right now. I don't know if that's something I actually noticed in real time. But yeah, so there's the scout in. He kind of, I don't know what the fuck that was. Other soldiers on our demo, so now they're going to be coming through choke. Pre-fire it. They're not actually close, but do a good job. Stuff them. And now, so Kev did this a lot. We have player ad. I don't want to die here. So no one's watching. I get in free on the demo. Get a free pick, and now no one's looking at me. I get on the med. Med's caught. I literally just need to hold rockets, and he's dead. So as long as I just keep him in choke and not give him something to leave, we win that fight. I'm not playing this season. I wasn't even playing that. Like, Kev just jacked all my shit. I did not play those scrims. Those were Kev.
We have captured the control point.
Okay. So, what's happening? So I think we have big Uber ad. We're in second already. I'm just clearing stuff, and I think I have Pain Train at this point, which, you know, I'm gonna, Pain Train. I'm not part of the Pain Train gang, you know. Big fan.
We have secured.
I don't think any other soldier is anymore. I remember Rakuso and Speedy were part of the Pain Train gang. Velocity ran that shit. So yeah, I know they're on right spawn. As long as I just lock out left, we should be fine. But no one comes, so I just jump right because whatever. Do you do demo reviews? I don't really like watching demos, so I wouldn't guarantee it. Just because, I don't know. The only people I've actually done demo reviews and had like a lot of fun with is like Trip, because he's playing at a higher level and he's like my friend. You know, it's like nice to have someone else do good. So I know Blaze just counter jumping the other mid, so I just trade damage. He's gonna be taking Habib's pack. Our mid's pretty bad. We need to do something ASAP or leave. So yeah, so we're probably gonna we jump in, try and get on the med. The thing is they know, so I do 50 to the med. And I do enough damage to soldier, but yeah, this is just a struggle now. So, always enjoy watching overplay. That's rude. That's not the way I like to phrase it. That's a very poor way of saying it. My stance is, the thing is with lower level play, is that it's just like harder to like give advice that is 100% true because the other team's not doing probably what they should, so it's strange. I don't know what div you're in. I'm just assuming. So my bad. I'm just saying it's a lot easier to give advice in Advanced Plus, just because everyone kind of knows what they should be sort of doing and stuff. So, now I think it's even Ubers. So, on this map, all you do is you watch 5 and you don't die. So, that's what I do. I feel like I do a very good job at it. As we held for 10 minutes against Froyo. So, and also, Balls is the fucking GOAT. Balls Sniper GOAT. Alright, see what's happening. Oh, he lagged out. Or crashed. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, I'm spotting lobby, that 5 door. Crazy. He gets another pick. The greatest. So once again, peeking 5. Yep, I see no one's here. Just soldier kind of just spamming. Yes, which he kind of just feeds. I don't know why he stayed there, but just let himself get picked. Now trying to spam the gun from 2. We get 3 picks, and I think it doesn't work because I don't remember why. So I get in. Oh yeah, I was bricked. See, this is the downside of not playing the game, is I just can't hit medics.
You're doing hero's work out there, son.
Like, I beef so many times. Oh my god.
The final control point is being contested.
Oh. So they should pop by now. So now, yeah, we're trading. I just need to keep my health good and stop point. Scout killed roamer. I trade for a soldier. Aim dies. Oh, we end up losing this. That guy actually lived. Wow. I know he died.
The final control point is being contested.
Alright, so we lose the second round. That's true. That is true, I would have. So, once again, fast draw. Counter jumps me every mid and lands in the same spot. Hit him for 70. Alex hits him. This mid's pretty shit. I end up directing a scout as well. And I know they're jumping in. I get a bomb across. We end up getting Habib, and I'm so bad health. So now, me and bot mode are actually behind. And as long as I just need to live, because if they're going to try and pick me. I've played against Froyo so many times. Benny always just shoves if you go too aggro. So I see bot mode's lobby. Get this shot on the scout on the side. Can I didn't tell that kill me? I'm bad now. So yeah, that's why. Alright, so they have a sniper, I think. I think I heard thanks, Doc. I don't know. I fast forwarded. So soldiers in lobby, just got that's honestly just bad timing. Like I just pre-fire bombed and he ended up walking through the door. So yeah. So now we have a soldier pick, which means 5's probably going to be the door to go to. As long as their demo's not over-rotating to 5, which he's not right now, I can just get through really deep. So Aim ends up getting the gun down. I hit the scout for 60. I'm in nest for free. And now I jump in, and I think I miss. I do. Skis is too good. We end up 2 double soldiering. I told you, I am bad. I am bad now. But it does not matter. The scout's in, hit him for 100. And actually, I don't take any damage, so now we can kind of take a trade off of that. Because the scout's backed up, we get a lot of damage on the demo because the scout backs up. And now our trade's pretty good. I get a flash, I can jump in on top of the demo. I get a lot of damage. Demo man. So that was just good team play. You know, we show somewhere, someone else goes in. We just keep going back and forth, and we end up winning. So it's 2-1 now. And I'm gonna fast forward through the nothingness. I don't know why I went left exactly. I don't think there's a specific reason. Oh no, we were doing a left mid maybe. I think we roll that out too. So I jump in. I do a lot of damage and actually end up living. And I end up shoving like 3 people out of choke, but a scout just walked in from behind very, very late. And I think we do end up winning this mode. Yeah, we do. Local Jug does not live. Sorry to say. So... Oh yeah, we end up sitting on mid. This gun was... No, I think at first they were like, oh yeah, go back and play NG. And then we're like, oh wait, bomb would go back and play NG. I don't know what this gun was. I think he was trying to build it, so he put it in like such a weird spot. Oh no, this is what happened. So, I end up dying because I have no ammo. Because I went to get the ammo, but I'm like, oh, we have an NG. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave the ammo. So, yeah, look, 5 rockets. Usually I'd go for the big ammo, but I think I turn around and see bot mode there. And I'm like, oh, they wouldn't be pushing right now. So I'm like, oh, yeah, bot mode's on NG. I'll leave it for him. I'll go forward. I jump on the high ground. They're all in already. I have 4 rockets. Shoot him in the side. I have 0 rockets, and a scout scout walks over. So, yeah, fuck bot. That's the story. Dude, this would have been so funny. This would have actually been so funny. So we end up
The control point is
fucking
being
around because
contested.
we weren't trying to win this match at this point. So, kind of, you know, just fucking around a little bit. I think the whole goal at this point was just to get a 10-minute stalemate because it's funny. But so, see, they're going through 4. I'm getting a rebuff while nothing else is happening. Getting ready to bomb the point. Get a lot of damage on Habib. I see the scout going nest, and now I kind of deny him. I can get bowed if I need to, but Zilly's busy, so I'm just going to get resup. Aims and resup. Making sure we're calm on who can stop the point, who can't. And then just killing the weak players, because we have infinite HP, and they don't. So we kind of win eventually. So I think it was like 2 up. Habib kills bot mode, so just call it off. And I think this is where it begins. So they end up drawing. I'm behind. Excuse the goat. Weird they didn't cap. I think our demo is still up. And also they took a bunch of damage. Alright, so it should be even now. Am I ever gonna make... if Metalworks Week comes back around, maybe. But, I don't know. My computer was dead when I was supposed to do it. So I see the soldiers. I see the soldiers up there. Make sure you can't get the gun down. Now we have the gun in the god spot of this map. And it's all... literally holding this last is all about your soldier and demo rotations. Just making sure we rotate to whatever door they are. So aim rotates perfectly. We get a scout down. And that's going to be what this whole last hole is about. I kind of want to watch most of this just because I think we had such good comms and such good rotations that we could hold this the whole time. And also, hot balls, just absolute god. Alright, so don't do this. So I don't know why, because our beam went with me into lobby. So we did nothing with our heals, because I was just waiting. I was like, oh, we're gonna go like 1 or something. We don't have heals or a demo. I get a good direct, and I'm like, alright, let's go. Alright, let's go. And we don't go anywhere. I just get spammed the whole time. And then Balls does the same thing. We're just trading out frags, which are not the best. Alright. Okay, so we're down players. They're probably going to push. So I'm just on 4 and 5 just to make sure. Got every door down because we don't have scouts. Pre-fire jump 2. Get enough damage. Honestly, not the best, but, you know, we, oh, wow. I delayed them for our scouts. We'll just say that to be nice to myself, you know? So once again, I think Balls gets a fucking another pick. Alright, so just getting info, peeking 5, making sure we know. I see them kind of all drop down, so they're either going lower lobby, which I heard the fall damage. So they're either going 1 or lower lobby. They end up going 1. And headshots the soldiers. When they're trying to pressure lobby /5 and you rotate your pocket, who should be watching 1 and 2? So usually you're gonna have your demo, one of your projectiles from not 5. So usually you have soldier 5, demo is either 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Usually at most maps I don't want to play the demo in the center, and aim's playing in 1 and 2. So I think what happens is when aim hears that we're in, you can ask him, he's here, but when I call their 5 and we see enough people, and because we do have a gun anyways, and if one is soldier, he's at 1 and 2. So if he sees no one's there for that amount of time, and they're actually through the door, he's probably going to rotate over, because those people are going to do nothing, at least for the small time that we're rotating, over-rotating to try and kill people. And you just keep doing that, and you kind of have to, eyeball it. A lot of times you don't have to rotate. It's just one of those things that really helps. And you just got to be aware of if you see 4 people coming 5 and you see nothing, if you're a soldier at 1 and 2, you see nothing there at all, you spam a rocket around the rollout corner, you can rotate. The worst they're going to do is a soldier's going to go at 1 or 2 and spam the gun. That's like the only thing they're going to do. And we have a sniper anyways who can turn and shoot 1 and 2 if we want. And our med's playing near the gun. The only thing that could fuck us is a sniper, but I think we're good enough where we're going to know if they have a sniper or not. And it's just constantly making... Yeah, so I know the scout's going to push our sniper, so just pre-fire the door. So... Yeah, so aim's getting reset right now. I think Alex rotates to 1 and 2. And it's just good comms. It's literally just good comms. That's all you need. So scout runs through 1 and 2 again. Aim's there now. Soldier's going 4. We get 2 picks. End up getting in again. A lot of damage on scout soldier. I don't know how we don't push out here. I think we get a force. And I dilate. So I'm an upper. Trying to get behind on the med. I see soldier. Looking for 80. Get the med for 80 again. So now, I thought we were going to commit. So I went into IT, so now I'm kind of screwed. And I kind of mess up my jump as well. You know, cut me some slack. It was the first game of the day, you know. PugChamp doesn't happen anymore. I don't have any warm-up, you know. Bomba didn't switch off. That's true, that's true. But I think we were down for the reset at this point. Cause I think we were laughing a bunch now, because it's 7 minutes in, we got a med drop, demo pick, and 3 picks, and we didn't push out. So at this point, just sit here. So it should be coming lobby now. See demos, upper, gets headshot again. Scouts in lobby. He's at 110. Sniper cleans it up. Once again, 2 picks, but honestly, it'd be so funny to round reset, so we're staying. And bot mode dies anyway, so we're definitely staying. We are trying to round reset because it's froyo. Soldiers out. So there's still 1 and 2. Alex is giving help, and I'm giving help now too because I didn't see anyone in lobby. And we're gonna be able to rotate in time anyway, so it should be fine, like regardless. So now they're 5. We have a sniper on 5, so we should be fine. Then the debts. Scouts running through 5. I think still have a sniper. And as long as you poke the players before they come in. You know, honestly, this game, I forgot that's why I was thinking, like, you know, I kept saying it, this is one thing to point to, you know, get 5-minute round timers. But, you know, they never listen. They never listen. Alright, so at this point, why would we ever push out? Have you ever done? No. I've done a round reset twice. And both times because it was funny, not because we were trying to round reset. Because, like, oh, we gotta run down this clock. So they trade with us, they get our gun down, pre-firing roll, just offset case. I see Scout Heaven. Hit 70, I kind of miss everything, but I do enough damage where it's like, alright, that guy's gonna be useless. He's gonna get bowed if anything. Get on the demo, that was good. Soldier. Med's out. That is true. And we round reset. Damn it. You love to see it, honestly. You gotta love to see that. So now they're gonna probably get a lot more aggro because they're down and we round reset. See, now Blaze is just doing that everything. So I get a free 80 damage and actually take none. So he's going to be super passive. They're all going right so far. One soldier's cross point. And I have free angle on it. Both scouts on left, soldiers on right. So it's just weird. I end up jumping soldier and show. We get one soldier, get a lot of damage on the other. Because they're just split. Like, that mid is fucking weird. Both scouts are deep left and both soldiers are deep right. So I don't know what's happening there. Trying to get in, scouts at 80. And now, they have to push into us. So this is where we kind of play the rule set, because now we literally have to do nothing. We're up 2-1 on their second with even Ubers, where they have to push. Review the Villa game? I don't know what happened that game. That game was fun though. Because we were not playing another map. This shit goes on fucking way too long. Actually way too long. So now all I have to do is play upper IT and play my life. Do I like Villa? No opinion. I haven't played it like actually yet, so I have no clue. We don't want to beat for... Dude, we're not going to play the Grands. Like, the Grand... Like, that's way too much CF2. The goal was to get like 4th. 3rd or 4th. So, Soldier pushes me. Someone should come help, but I don't think it happens. Soldier's at 200. Alright, there we go. Got some help. That... If we watched the whole video, we would have probably won. So, you know. Or his video sucked and it didn't help us. They popped in. Dude, this was so funny. Like, look at this. They were trading Ubers. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? And what happened is now Skis is stuck behind us at IT. Oh, yeah. That's true, actually. So now I can pull it. I pull people back to last by just peeking there. So, yeah. So I know Habib turned back. Yeah, Blaze and Eric both ran away too. So now I can just get HP and then commit. So we're just getting bowed up. Our soldiers are both weak. And now I can just counter jump the point. Get a scout. I want to get bowed again. And that was almost horrible. What was he pissed about? Losing this? Or chasing me sewer? That's true. That's still so funny. He made the guy and then lost. Okay, so there's 4 minutes left. We're up 2 rounds. As long as we don't get steamrolled these next 2 rounds, we'll be fine. So now... So I see Demo's right. I could probably bomb across onto the pack. Actually, no, we see the med. Get a really good first rocket, and then rename double bomb and get him. The amount of times Bandy's been banned in my chat when he's never typed in my chat is insane. He just gets pre-fire banned. Okay, so now I think he lived actually, so we should have ad. But we literally just need to sit here. They're gonna have to get Uber and insta push, and this is one of those things. If you play towards the time, their Uber is going to be worse because they have to push, and we know they have to push. So once again, spawning 4 and 5. I see Demos in lobby. In for some damage. Keeping my health up. Make sure they can't spam the gun, ideally. I leave a heavy gun with full Uber. So they end up going to 1 and 2. Jump in. Do a lot of damage to Jay. Now, you know, any soldiers, call that you're in resup. Alex getting picked there actually is pretty bad. They're on crits. Hit that resup. We end up popping in. I think bot mode gets demo med. And now it's just a scout up somewhere. And that is basically game. As long as we get second, we win. Like instantly. As soon as we... Actually, not instantly, because they can win 2 rounds, but... They still have to just push. So everyone's in front of us. We're fine. As long as we don't get steamrolled, we're good. Oh, I think we called to go back. Oh no, balls crashed on heavy. That's what happened. Okay. Now, game's gonna be over any second now. Pre-fire bomb 4. Get the scout. Pre-fire bomb 5 after they come. Soldier's already through alone, but he's like 1 HP in the corner. So 3 up, they have to push. So you know, suck it. And game over. Now we just gotta fuck around. Okay. Let me see. What's this demo? All right. Okay, Rain of Light, are you still here? You're just warning me? Okay. My only rule is don't be an idiot, you know? It's not very good top level gameplay? Okay, okay. Is there like a goal here? What is the goal of this demo review? Give me something. Just advice for your teammates? Okay. Okay. Who's on your team? I saw one alias I recognized because I think everyone is actually aliasing. I didn't actually look at it too much. So, I saw Meatball. Meatball's just ringing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what... Okay, Grutoma. Wood. Is a Wood Joker an alias? I feel like I've... What was that actually? I don't know. Alright, so you're blue. Okay, Sunshine mids. Oh my god. Sunshine mids. You're either gonna wrap or you're not. So, let's see. Soldier's insta-fast on the demo. He kind of just fucks up. He's dead. So, your mid's really good. As long as you keep your health up, they have to do something instantly. You guys end up going into each other. Soldier's really good bomb. Make sure to keep your med alive. That soldier dying alone actually let them back into the mid, and it's just really... You kind of just boxed yourselves. Like, honestly, if I'm you, I'm gonna just... As soon as you get player ad, especially a soldier, just wrap. If you see them go right, go left. Just because you have better spam. And just keep playing the time, and eventually you'll get just more damage, most likely. But you took a really, really quick fight. One soldier jumped in, died. Other soldier jumped in, died. Demos here, scouts here, meds back. Everyone's everywhere. And it's just really chaotic. Just get together. If you have player ad, get together. So they have huge ad. Honestly, just a me thing. I wouldn't be hiding in the corner. This is a good spot. You can see everything. But that is just me. Huge ad. You guys don't have a gun. One of you probably should have a gun instead of a heavy. You had enough time. So now you're going to have a lot more time in spawn. So soldier did get caught, and now you're down a soldier already, which is very poor situation to be in. And so you're all in the spawn door. So this demo's probably caught. I'm going to be real. This demo's probably... Okay, so no, he rotated into spawn. But now you have 5 in spawn, so this last hold's over. I don't think he has traps on point unless they're all in the cone. You're all already in this kind of box. Alright, so let me just say something. This whole last hold is about not being in... What you want to do is... So let's say they push through... Let me get a better angle here before I open up chat and have a mouse. Alright, so they Uber through this door. I don't have a thing I can draw, which would be really nice. But, so usually, the whole point of a gun is to buy you time. If you have a gun right here, buys you like a second or two. The demo's not going to bomb. He has to shoot the gun instead of bombing you. So, they bomb in. Your med and demo can rotate through here. You have one soldier stay on this side, lock out this door, and you have someone at least looking at the lower so they can't bomb in. So you get ground. You can end here. You post in an area where you can all sit there. Make sure your demo is stickies on the point, just so they can't edge it from one of these sides and your soldiers have to commit. And then just wait for the Uber to fade. You can play a heavy and resup. Like what you did was fine. Just right here, it's super annoying and it's good. Because you're going to shoot him in the back, you can keep spamming resup, and you can just abuse the fact that you have infinite HP. But you just, first of all, don't die, whoever your soldier is. The one thing I've learned playing Invite is hiding in corners just gets worse and worse the higher you get, because people expect it, people look for it, and they get a free pick. But yeah. So, now this mid. I'm assuming you're not going to get a free soldier pick. So they go through choke, your soldier instantly goes cafe. The scout should... Okay, he doesn't die. So your demo gets bombed again. The soldier actually gets the demo this time. And then you just have, like, 2 soldiers are behind. Alright, well, the first soldier I think's fine, but you just need to get bowed if you're weak. Like, I'll go back, because I wasn't really looking over there. And I don't know how the soldier demo really died instantly. Also, especially with newer teams, demo review or map reviewing is very good. Just talk about what you want to do and what you're trying to expect from each other on mids. And also, that's just risky in case... Okay, that's how he died. So he fast rollouted, both the soldiers jump past. And I'm assuming there must have not been communication, because he just took this pack, and this guy's waiting for it. And then he takes both packs, and you're kind of left out trying to shoot the soldier that jumped onto the other soldier. And now your med's caught, and it's just... it's a clusterfuck. These mids are a clusterfuck. Easiest way to say it. So for example, what you want to do is this: when you're playing a rat mid, the thing is your demo died instantly, you traded soldiers. Ideally, you make it a fast mid. You jump across the point and kill them. I think they were over here. I'm not sure. A soldier jumped here. But what happened is both soldiers went into cafe, scout there. Like these two wanted to keep rapping, while you wanted to fight the soldier, and these soldiers wanted packs. I don't know which one's roamer. Whichever the pocket is, go to like choke and get bowed, where you can't get hit by them, you can get bowed, and then commit together. But it's a lot of separated things.
The control point is being captured.
So they have huge ad again. Okay, so this guy's so weak. That's fine. Just make sure you live, especially on soldier on this map. You just want to live on last holds. So, good job. You got the gun. I think it said he said it was advanced. So you have gun, sniper. Sniper's honestly not bad. I guess there's no other off-class way to play it, because you're gonna have your NG most likely spawn in heavy, and Pyro's pretty ass on this map. Okay. So, yep, they're coming. Ooh, this is bad timing. They can now push through the flank. Okay, so you move the gun on the box, which instantly... So you did buy time with the gun. They kind of already get through flank, so Grytoma gets actually a lot of damage. And what ends up happening is you guys do end up getting the space, but...
The final control point is being contested.
Oh, well, I don't know where the other soldier died. You're going to hold it, most likely, with spawners coming in at least.
Control point is being captured.
Sure. Yeah, so I don't really like the gun there. It's like, the whole point of the gun is it kind of directs them away from shooting your team, but you kind of put it on top of your team. So the demo could potentially bomb and just walk straight over here, and he shoots this gun, and then he shoots you. So the good thing about this is the demo has to either walk over and shoot this instead of jumping. But, so you guys have huge ad. You need to make sure you get every door covered, call it. Scout's going through dungeon. Really good play by him. He's going to draw a bunch of eyes and shoot the soldier. But now, your demo gets left out to dry. Now the soldier's kind of gets caught off guard as well. Everyone's kind of scrambling now because someone ends up getting behind. And now, it's just a scout solo, which actually they... Wow. Okay, that med got caught out in 2-shot. So, made the best of a bad situation.
Alert. The control point is being
But once again, this is a map review
The
thing.
final control point is being contested.
I think you should be able to... Okay, this is a map review thing. Just make sure everyone knows what door they should be going. Like, alright. If we're going bottom left, our soldier's going to stay in lobby. Our scout's going to go dungeon. Our other soldier's going to go bats. Like, something like that. So you know what everyone's doing. You have everything locked down. If something goes wrong, someone's asking for help. You know where they should be. And stuff like that. And it just makes things a lot easier. There's usually things that people just naturally do. Because it's like kind of meta. But yeah, so your demo kind of just got shoved because they went the lower door and your demo went the upper. But you guys still have slight ad because you killed their med during your Uber. Now, you get mid for free, which is very good. So, they're actually building better than me. I don't think they're on crits. They could be on crits. They're not. Okay. Nothing's happening. Couple things you can do. Either you push as a, like, peek as a team through cafe and try and beta pick. You send a soldier through Choker Valley, one man, or you try and get a pick on the flank with the scout soldier and like your team pushing here. But I'm assuming it's probably gonna do one man, just because that's usually how things work. So soldiers in, gets a really good bomb. Scouts tanks the rocket. Med has a really good milk as well. Honestly, should have been a force, but that med's, oh god, wins VGHS, or is Glimmer down to watch? Because I'll do it right after this. Do you have an off class? You don't. So you went to one man for a sniper on the ceiling. And this other team. So this is just something that happens in advance because it's a lot harder. But he got a really good sack. It's a lot harder to do stuff without just one manning, just because so many things can go wrong. That guy gets insta gibbed. Other soldiers going in. This man's crazy. But both your soldiers went for one-man plays, and it didn't pan out, so now mid's most likely free for them. So now this is a huge steamroll situation where they're going to have full ad. player ad, they get mid. Now they get to keep rolling.
The control point.
And it's where you kind of want to stem the bleeding. So if you get forced there, chill out. Don't go for solo plays. Stick on mid and get a spam force on mid. Because it's not the worst case scenario. They still have to push with full Uber ad into mid. And they could mess it up very easily there. So Gritomo with a really good bomb. That's such a good thing. And for the other side, for your team, if you're pushing through Cafe, someone needs to be either a demo stickies this or a soldier looks there. Because someone usually always bombs whatever door you don't go. So, really good bomb by Grotoma, and you end up clutching that round out. Or fight, whatever. You get full Uber ad and you flip it on its head. And you're going to deny 2 spawners at least, both scouts. So, that means their med can't get out for free. And also your soldiers get free range, so they should abuse it. That's something I wanted to tell Kev. They don't have scouts. Soldiers can just fly around. So, yep, you guys get another pick as well. So, leave 1 scout to cap, and at this point, this is where you want to start getting another thing, map review. Get a last push you want that you know and is going to be your bread and butter. Get your full ad last pushes down, because these are rounds that you need to win if you want to win actual matches. And he pushed dungeon, and okay, so it kind of all blew up. But the same thing stands. Do that. But you guys end up drawing after that. And oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. A lot of times when you when something goes wrong, everyone usually, this happens a lot where people just start freaking out and going for shit. Just chill out. You can hold second. They still have to push out. They can still mess up. You can still get a force, because what happens now is it steamrolls. It just compounds and compounds and compounds. Med drops. You all feed. They're going to get second for free. They have Uber ad. They can push mid with Uber ad. Stuff like that. Where if you had players still up, they have to get Uber, then push out. You have a med. You can get a force on second, and instead of being stuck on your mid with Uber dis ad, you're stuck on mid with Uber ad or even Ubers. It's just like the little things instead of going for the high risk, low reward thing. Maybe not lower, but medium reward. You go for a lower risk, more consistent thing. So Gritomo for another play. This guy's going for it all, and I respect it. So he gets the scout, almost gets the med. And so now they're going Valley. Should know. Yes, your soldier spots it. Soldiers through. Just, you have even Ubers now, so it's fine. Just make sure they don't get through this door at all for free. The soldier probably should be dying. Oh, you guys get... Okay, a pipe or something connected. Which probably was just unfortunate. So, don't worry about it. And these situations are horrible. So you don't think committing into... The thing is, your med died so far away from the fight, and they had like a gun and stuff. Like, maybe if your med died on last, when you had Uber, and you're like already committed... Go, but you are nowhere near being in, so it's kind of like it's super what's the word, telegraphed. But now soldier's going for the med, gets the force. Good job. We're gonna end up trading 3 out for it. Looks right home. No one's even shooting him. He gets the scout. What the fuck? No way he gets this other scout. What are these scouts doing? Your med ends up dying though. Yeah, it's situations. Like, I can't say at all times it's not good to do that, or all times it's not good to do like that. But in that situation, I don't think it was the right play. But your med died, and I don't know which one's the combo scout, but I don't know the exact situation. But just try and make sure your med stays alive in those weird, scrappy situations instead of going as much for cleanup frags. But so they push Valley. Really good bombs from your soldiers, and now this is where your scouts, like, even if you're flank scout or combo scout, rotate to beam. Right now, just rotate to beam and make sure your med lives. Because now it's getting really, really scrappy because you died as well. And that's what like the really good flank scouts do, is they don't... Oh, yeah, because he dies there. I don't know where you died, but just if you see their med die and you're not committed behind where you're kind of preoccupied, try and rotate to beam and like have your soldier or demo come as well. Just because if you just play the spam fight, you're going to win. So just do that. So this is getting real sketchy. Meds are dying left and right. So They're gonna have very slight ad, not really pushable ad. And there's no way you guys push, right? And so Grytoma is a playmaker. I like to see it. Alright, so he gets traded. And the spawn time is so much worse. What the hell? Damn, that guy almost died. Scout class. But you trade soldiers, you end up getting a scout. But no one has Uber, and they're going to get it soon. So it's kind of weird to push, because by the time you push, you're going to have Uber, they're going to have Uber, they're going to have spawners, and you're walking into a worse fight. So, now, the best thing about TF2 is usually what you're going to do in the opposite situation, they're probably going to do. So, the easiest way to think about how to stop what they're doing is think, what do they do that stops what you do? So, for example, if they want to push Valley and get someone behind, don't give them a pick. What I did in our match versus Froyo, I just sat here. So I can spam them, get full vision, and never get picked. Stuff like that. Or just be sure you don't give them what they want. Try not to isolate yourself, at least on flank. So you guys are actually going for really aggro play. Soldier's actually going to end up getting behind. Oh, good mill. Good mill. So you're down to demo soldier. Okay, you need to take a trade into the door they come into because you're down projectiles. Actually, you do. Ooh, if you get this pick, that's so good. Okay, you guys clutched it. Oh, Med has a bad force, but it happens. So you guys have even Ubers and you got stragglers, which is really good. So either in that situation, you do what you do, or you take a trade into their choke with one person where they have to flash and you don't, and you're gonna have better HP probably at the end of it, just because you like solo a scout or something. And they have to come through the door, because if they wait long, your spawners come in. You get two really, really late picks. You're getting through. Both scouts through. You're doing a good job of making some space. And you cover the ground, you get on the high ground. You find the soldier. Yeah, you're doing a great job right now. Soldier's in. Hopefully he's calming in. You're coming off it. He definitely calmed it. Great play. Oh, please. Okay, the devil doesn't see the bed. No, no. Please. Please. Aw, okay. Oh my god, the scout is nuts.
Time has been added.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He almost got 3. Alright, so you guys have huge ad. Huge ad. They're still pushing, so if anything you can... This is like one of those things where you can just feign that like, oh no, we're losing mid, and then just demo double sticky through choke. And you're doing it. And you're doing it. Bomb. Bomb. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Oh no, Joker. This is the second time he's just been fucked. That's unfortunate. Alright, so you guys end up trading the soldier out. You know there's a scout behind him. There's so much cap time. Is he just going to try and back cap in front of everyone? He is going to do it too. No way. Wow. Div, I think advanced, right? Pretty sure it's advanced. Scouts behind. Red is a main team. Okay. So, both scouts die. This is another time where you guys just bleed. So, oh my god. Damn, these soldiers are crazy, bro. There's a reason I quit. I'm losing my job. These guys are the next big things. Do I feel like doing another one? I kind of want to... Is Saffrix down to watch VGHS after this or no? Because I feel like I'm going to get demo burnt out soon. But next time I stream, which is an unknown amount of time. Oh my god! Does Saffrix want to watch VGHS or no? Okay, so that guy just had a sick-ass play.
The final control point is being contested.
Video Game High School. The epic video series from 2012 to 2014. That includes main character, Games Dean. and the law. If you don't know, you don't know. Simple as that. But, well, once again, alright. Pro tip, stay here. If the demo keeps, your demo keeps getting bombed, don't go here because there's just a wall. Just stay at the shed. And if the soldier commits all the way there, then, like, fuck them. Probably should die.
The control point is being captured.
Looking thick. I don't know if that's true. But how you doing, Pamela? Alright, so what happened on this
Control
one?
point
Let
is
me
being
rewind.
contested.
What time is it?
Control point is being captured.
65,000.
Alert, alert, alert. Alert. The control point. Alert. We have captured the control point. Alert. We have alert. We alert. Victory. The final control point is being contested.
So what happened on this? So your demo died instantly. A lot of times, if you need to get the soldier trade, so you do. So once you get the soldier trade, you need to make the mid fast. So as soon as that happens, you should try and commit. Like, this is a perfect time. Both soldiers bomb on that med. But I don't know where your other... Okay, Grytoma keeps doing this mid where he goes in their cafe, which is kind of... Oh my god! Oh my god! What?
Alert. The control point is being
Holy
contested.
shit. No, but I don't like that mid. Just because it's... If they want to kill you, a soldier is going to kill you. And plus, you kind of put yourself in a position where you're out of the mid for like 10 seconds. So, like, I think it's fine to mix in, but don't make that your entire mid. I don't think one thing should ever be your entire mid.
Alert.
So,
The
you
control
know, don't
point
do
is
that.
being captured.
Try not to do that at least. What the fuck? What the? I haven't seen that in forever. Sniper peek there. Snipers usually just sit there. Oh my god.
The final control point is being contested.
Okay, so you end up sacking. You got a lot of cap time, which is honestly worth it. So, this is one of those things. In your head, you see this much cap time, your combo scout should be thinking, alright, lock out spawn door, sticking me off on point, I'm instantly going to point, while we still have Uber. So if they bomb me, I get flashed, and they have to bomb me. So you get free pit. You force them into you for free. But the problem is, you dropped a player, you dropped another player, they're going to have Uber very soon. So it's kind of getting close. Close here. So now it's even. And you're on sniper, alright. So I think they know. And you picked. They have a sniper being shutter. Soldier gets headshot. It's kind of all falling apart right now. I think they have an angle on you if they peek shutter on something. Oh, sniper's dead right now. So soldier's bottom right, weak, a lot of damage. Wait, can't like the team get banned if you like fucking bring a banned player, or is that not a thing? All right, so they end up trading in against spawners, which is they're held accountable. That's it. Okay, never mind.
Control point is being captured.
Okay. So that was weird. So they traded in against player ad. They dropped a player, and you guys just said fuck them, which was the right play. You just went straight to last, which was actually such a good play. Okay, so let's see. So your soldier rolls out your own cafe. Your demo goes here. He lives this mid. So you're all going right onto this platform. Soldier's in, very alone. Oh my, dude, this man's fucking nuts. But, I don't know. First thing I see, Grytoma either needs to call more or wait. Because I had that problem a lot where I just went too fast. You kind of need to just make sure everyone's on the same page.
Alert. The control
So
point is
what
being
happened that...
captured.
I need to use my slow-mo, man. Because too many things happen on mid to know at first glance if I do it normal speed.
Alert. Alert. Our control. Alert. Our control
We're
point
almost
is
done,
being
yeah.
alert.
Wait, what is this config? I don't think it was a 5-0, was it?
Our
It's a 20
control
minutes.
point is being captured.
Alright. Give me slow-mo. Okay. So you go right and they're going into you, and I think this mid they've gone left every time. So get a lot of damage on the med instantly. And they're in such a bad spot. If this soldier jumped, he would have such a good bomb on this demo med. So Gaitoma pulls people back, and he does a lot of damage to that scout, does some damage to the med. You're coming in as cleanup. The soldier's in on your med, does a lot of damage, gets cleaned up. Your med's super fucking dead. And... oh, we exactly. Oh, I forgot you run two. I haven't ran two streams in forever. Like 2 teams. So what happens now? So, yeah, the soldier comes in, gets on your med. How does their med die? Or does he die? He doesn't. Okay.
Alert. The control point is being
Okay.
contested.
So, your med dies. Their med lives. It's fine. You should be. This is a situation you should be ready for. They have ad. Get ready to force them on mid. So, you know they're going to come. Big thing about this is getting info. This is a really good spot. This is a really good spot where you can spot Valley, you can spot Cafe. Soldier knows they're coming here. Can't die early because now they can re-heal and re-push. You run in, kind of just style on that guy, which... what the fuck is happening? You guys need to be rotating out. He got a market gardener. What the fuck?
Alert. The control point
Okay.
is being contested.
I don't want to be rude, but this is like usually why I don't watch like not invite demo, because like what is happening? Like what can I say? Because you shouldn't be there at all. Like at all. That is fucking jeez. But like, yeah. I think you guys know, but you should be long gone, and it didn't end up working out. But you did get a bunch of trade kills at least. What about Div 1 demo? I'm done for the night. I'm sorry to say. Is the guy who asked if I signed weapons still here? Or what? I don't know. I've realized demo watching is a state of mind. So, no problem, Ring of Light. So, you know, you just gotta be in that mood. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be depressed. Isn't Div 1 dead? I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna watch one for fun, but if someone asks for it and I'll help them out, I guess. If I want to, I could do it, but yeah, I think that's it. It was a low main demo, was it? Well, I hope helps y'all out. I'm gonna go. Are you on a team actually? Because I want to see if I can watch some video game high school before I go to bed. Should try LFT. All right. Next time I stream, keep me posted. So I like hearing about the journeys of people. You know, I live through others now. Hello, welcome to Hoop Life. Goodbye. Wait. I forgot. We're making this a trend. Who are we hosting? Who are we hosting here? Let's look at that Team Fortress 2 section. Let me open this up on my main screen. Alright. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was so low. Alright. Whatever. Okay, which stream? Which stream we hosting, boys? Let's see. Alien Smiley? I saw that earlier. I think he was on the sidebar. Where is he? Am I blind? Dude, where is it? Did I scroll down too much? Or up oh, here it is. Host overheal. I don't know. I like hosting pubbers. I guess I could... Let me pull my TF2. My TV thing over, I guess. Alright, let's see what's happening on these streams. What's happening? Pubbin. Oh my god, I wanna he has the duck hat, I'm hosting him. I have the duck hat, I'm hosting him. Alright. It's over. I'm sorry, Alien Smiley, he has a duck hat. Dude, I love that hat. That hat's so good. Alright. Be nice. I'm out. Goodbye.